Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I want to tell you this. I've been involved with quality control for over 40 plus years. My name is Daryl Guberman, the CEO of Guberman PMC LLC, a quality consulting firm here in Connecticut. Please forgive that it's going to be backwards, but I sent this to Donald Trump and Elon Musk on January 21st, just a day after Donald Trump got sworn in as president, illuminating him to something that he should have known, but he didn't. He opened his mouth and he said, American ingenuity, American products, and we have a speech that we're going to read to you concerning our great industrial complex that has over 1 million fake parts within the constituents of our missile systems, airplanes, tanks, everything. We do have it. I sent this to him, and the most surprising part is when I sent this to both Elon and President Trump's green card, certified mail, came back without a stamp, without a date. Now, Elon Musk's green card came back dated April 2nd, 2019. Number one, I sent it January 21st, 2025. He's about 6 years behind the times when President Trump was there the first time around. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Trump's sky superiority claims crash under 1 million. 1 million. Counterfeit parts. American ingenuity compromised. My fellow Americans, President Donald Trump once declared, and he declared today, so it wasn't once, and I quote, "We now have complete and total control of the skies over Iran. American-made, conceived, and manufactured stuff. Nobody does it better than the good old USA." Well, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, after 40 plus years in quality, 14 years in business, that is a blatant lie. Here it goes. On the surface, that sounds patriotic. It sounds strong, but when you dig deeper, the truth is chilling. According to a damning investigative report by the manufacturer, over 1 million counterfeit parts, yes, counterfeit, have infiltrated our military aircraft. They are, and missile systems, of course, and tanks and planes, like I said. These are not small mistakes. They are critical components that impact fighter jets, helicopters, missile systems, and support aircraft our brave servicemen and women rely on. Let that sink in. We are flying missions, protecting American power, and risking American lives with fake parts, ladies and gentlemen, many of which originate from adversarial countries, including China. So, when President Trump boasts that nobody does it better, then the USA, we have to ask, better than what? Better than sabotage? Better than deception? Better than counterfeit parts threatening our pilots' lives? American-made once served for quality, reliability, and integrity, but behind closed procurement doors, behind unregulated supply chains, the standard has been silently eroded by greed, negligence, and broken accreditation systems run by the American National Standards Institute, the American National Crediting Board, and those organizations they founded. The International Accreditation Forum, which ANZI founded, and also the International Laboratory Accreditation Cooperation in Australia. Those two organizations are associations of accreditation bodies, both national and international, that are equivalent in accreditation to ANZI. ANZI are also underwriters, which means they take all legal responsibility for these fake parts that are coming in to our country. And by the way, I think they came up with AS 6801, which is for counterfeit parts. How are we going to discover them? And let me tell you something, that paperwork just doesn't work. We can see that in this investigative report. ANZI, ANAB, and IAF, and global loopholes exploited by enemies of the state. And here's the kicker, ladies and gentlemen. The very same nations we say we dominate the skies over, like Iran and China, are infiltrating our various systems we use to verify, approve, and validate these components through foreign-run quality oversight agencies. We don't just need better equipment, we need better oversight, true accountability, and full investigation into how 1 million fake parts ever made it into our defense systems, because it's not just about our skies anymore, it's about our survival. And let me just read you what President Trump said again. We now have complete control and total control over skies over Iran. American-made, conceived, and manufactured stuff. Nobody does it better. than the good old United States. And I will say this, President Trump, if you only read my book, like I said to also Ted Cruz when I was there on April 2nd, watching him inquisition with Maria Cantwell, the senator from Washington State, when they were inquisitioning Kelly Oberg, you never looked at it, Ted Cruz never looked at it, and Elon Musk didn't look at it. Shame on you all, because that aircraft equipment that you say is great, made in USA, is crap. Or as Patrick Shanahan said when he was your Deputy Secretary of Defense the first time about the F-35, it's fucked up. 203-556-1493. I thank you.